Weight loss jabs, considered a miracle treatment for one of the UK's biggest preventable killers, obesity. But the huge demand has led to a dangerous black market.
I literally thought I was going to die.
Hiding in plain sight, all over social media.
It's crazy, honestly.
Fakes, sold without medical oversight. How dangerous could this be?
Well, it could be fatal.
So why is it so easy to get hold of knockoffs?
This is appalling, it is criminal, and it needs to be shut down.
And can this illicit trade even be stopped? Weight loss jabs are more popular than ever, and fakes are everywhere. Former Big Brother star Aisling became seriously ill when she bought a fake weight loss jab from a stranger on TikTok.
There were bags of vomit just lined up by my bed. I couldn't make it to the toilet. It was just literally the worst time of my life. My vision had gone in one eye. I thought, that's it. I'm either going to die or I'm going to be blind. You know, it was just torture. At the time I was in quite a vulnerable place. I'd just lost 2 people really, really close to me. I was eating my feelings and I just wanted a quick result.
Not only did Aisling get sick, but so did her friend who bought from the same seller.
So the package arrived. I have absolutely no idea where it came from. No guidance, no instructions, nothing.
It didn't come with an instruction manual, nothing. It was
Nothing. Just a box with a syringe and ice packs.
Wow.
I know.
Clearly fakes can be very dangerous. So is it really that easy to get hold of them? I wanted to find out for myself. It doesn't take me long to find a couple promoting weight loss jabs on Facebook and Instagram, so I messaged them. Within hours, I'm added to a WhatsApp group with more than 20 other buyers, no questions asked. People are sharing their weight loss stories and sellers encouraging them to up their doses. A few days later, I'm at their doorstep on an estate in the north of England. A man I recognise from Facebook hands me a package, but he can't answer simple questions like how often I should take it. And I'm told that this jab's available on the NHS, but that's not true. Because what they've just sold me is a knockoff of a jab that's not available anywhere yet, retatrutide.
Reta is better.
Retatrutide.
Retatrutide's the name of a product that's being developed by a company called Eli Lilly. It's still in clinical trials, meaning it's not safe for human use and it's illegal to sell to the public. But I'm able to buy this incredibly easily. With knockoffs everywhere, retatrutide is causing a lot of hype online. It's thought to be twice as potent as some of the big names currently available. The sellers I bought it from told me that they've already sold 50 to 60 jabs, and they're just a drop in the ocean. And despite the dangers of fake jabs, people are desperate to get their hands on it.
So at the moment, I'm seeing a lot of people use it. People, you know, from young as teens to late 50s. For a lot of people, having the body of their dreams is a massive goal. And if they think that this can get them from A to B extremely fast with minimal amount of work, they're going to go for it and try and take it, which is a scary thing.
Richie owns a gym in Wales. He's a British and national bodybuilding champion and says the pressure can be huge. To become as lean as possible before a competition, bodybuilders need to shed fat, so a jab suppressing your appetite is an easy hack.
It's bodybuilding, and also we do extreme things for extreme results. At the moment, I'm using injectables and orals.
Richie tells me he's using 7 different products for his fitness regime.
Which obviously is a massive cocktail, but they all do slightly different things.
And even he admits he's considering using retatrutide himself.
Yeah, I've got some ready to hand if I need to use it.
And under what circumstance would you need to use it?
If a guy to your right is using it and a guy to your left is using it, then what are you really going to do? You are probably going to start utilising it at some point.
This normalisation of unlicensed medicine exists far beyond the bodybuilding world. Gym goer Marcus heard about retatrutide on social media.
It's crazy, honestly. If I was to go onto my TikTok and open it up, it'd probably be the first thing that pops up. Like I said, I know it hasn't passed the clinical trials, but the hype was so much on the videos. Everyone was talking about it. I was watching the videos, and I was just like, okay, well, maybe this is what I need to try just to push these last couple of pounds off me. And so I took the chance, and yeah, it's worked.
How did you know how much you should be taking?
By watching videos. all through videos. It's always going to be scary getting like something like this off TikTok, even if you order anything which is going to go inside your body via needle. Is quite worrying really, because you don't know what you put in your body. It could kill you. Do you mean? That's the real truth about it. But that's the chance I guess you've got to take.
And you're willing to take the risk?
And I have.
After all, it's all over social media, and they can look really professional.
So I've just opened this for the first time, and actually it looks a lot more legitimate than I thought it would. There's loads of different needles, and you can actually measure the amount that you're using as well. There's also an instruction manual, but the very first thing on it says, do not use this pen without proper training from your doctor or nurse. Now, this is all scarily convincing because I know that this product is a fake. Claims to be made by a company called Synedica, but it's actually Eli Lilly who are making the real retatrutide. And they've told me that retatrutide is not yet for sale because it hasn't passed clinical trials.
So where are fake weight loss injections coming from?
Often they're initially imported from China is the main producer. Other countries like India and Russia, there is some production. If you're buying in sufficient bulk, it can be as cheap as £1.50.
Luke's been studying the black market sale of weight loss jabs for years. He's surprised retatrutide has become so popular so quickly.
I think seeing that Reta was the most prominent drug did actually shock me more than anything, because I was expecting it to be one of the drugs that has been approved as a prescription. So many people who perhaps don't have experience injecting drugs and who aren't used to using grey market or illicit medicines are buying this experimental drug.
I'm a prescriber, I've never seen it in my life. So it raises concerns, serious concerns about patient safety.
Nancy's an NHS GP, so she prescribes licensed weight loss medication to people who need it.
They sold it to you, and looking at you, Sophie, you don't look overweight. Another alarm bell is that how do they know you're not planning for a baby or you're pregnant? Proper consultation with a clinician or a prescriber would assess your eligibility for it. They're going to ultimately end up in A&E or going to a healthcare professional. It's an illegal drug, so it's quite sad to see we've been targeted in the UK.
Dr. Becky Cooper's a Labour MP and former public health consultant. She's also the vice chair of the all-party parliamentary group on obesity.
Alarming how easily you managed to get hold of that. This is appalling, it is criminal, and it needs to be shut down.
I asked her why this trade hasn't been stopped.
The Medical Health and Regulatory Authority, they do have a criminal unit, so they do try very hard to crack down on unregulated medication across social media and, in physical environments. It is very hard because, as you've discovered, it is ubiquitous. It is everywhere. And so to try and crack down on everything is a bit like whack-a-mole, really. You shut one down, another pops up the next day.
The HMRA told us that anything claiming to be retatrutide is illegal and unsafe, and reminds people looking to use these injections that legitimate products are only available on prescription. As for those who buy fakes, they're seen as victims.
And my message would be just don't copy me, don't be foolish.
If anybody sees this, I would urge them to check or speak to a licensed doctor about it.
It is going to change the world of bodybuilding massively. And when I seen this new one, I was like, oh my God, when is this ever going to stop? What is going to be next?
While authorities battle to shut down this black market, it pushes into dangerous new territory. Already an even stronger drug is in development, NA931. And while it still goes through trials, I've spoken to someone who's already bought a knockoff off the black market. We put the findings in this investigation to two companies selling fake jabs claiming to be retatrutide, Synedica and Alluvi. Synedica's website claims the jabs they sell are for research purposes only, but they're clearly marketed to the public, and it's illegal to distribute them outside of a clinical trial. Eli Lilly, the legitimate company which is developing the real retatrutide, told us patient safety is its highest priority and warns that people who purchase counterfeit or black market medicines have no way of knowing what they actually contain, which could pose a serious risk to patients. It says it's now taking action against Synedica and Alluvi as a result of our investigation. Both TikTok and Meta, which owns Facebook, Instagram and WhatsApp, told us they've removed the content we brought to their attention. They say they don't allow the sale of weight loss injections on their platforms. Meta added it's constantly working to get better at detection. And as a result of our investigation, TikTok says it's banned hashtags and searches related to retatrutide.